Hey everyone, it's Agnach here and welcome to another video. On today's video I'm bringing you the base I have been using to push this mug with Lord and with Sir, and it has performed quite well in the 5500 to 5700 trophy range. It is this ring base. The defending CC I have been using is the 2 super minions, 3 headhunters and 3 archers. The link for the base is in the description below. It was really good in the lower trophy levels, and these were my defenses yesterday. It got triple once, but also gave me a 42% 1-star, giving away 204 trophies. Now around this trophy mark, if you have a base that gives between 200 and 250 trophies, that's a keeper. At lower trophies, it was giving around 160 to 200 trophies, so it was performing really well. In the last 3 days, he has given 5 triples and also 5 1-stars and the rest 2 stars. I have a few replays to show. First one is in a friendly war against Golden X, and I have also included a replay from UCPI tripling it. It was with Hogs, and I will be leaving that replay at the end so you can see how it can be triple as well. So let's go to the first attack. Okay, so this one is the friendly war against Golden X. So Jack the Great is coming in with the hybrid. So he starts with the Yeti and the Wiz at around 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And the baby dragon at 6 o'clock, just to create a bit of a funnel for his queen so that she can go in. He's bringing 2 super wall breakers. This one is a normal hybrid with the 2 heals and 3 rages. So now he's opened the wall and the queen is going to be able to charge in. She's going to be getting hit pretty hard by the warning statue with the expo and the enemy queen. So has to use ability. Now the CC comes out. This CC is amazing with the super minions and the headhunters. If you are only planning on using one poison, the headhunters might kill the queen, or if you use the poison on the headhunters, then the super minions definitely push the ability of the queen off. Jack the Great manages to keep his queen alive, so that was okay. Now he keeps going up. He's already gotten quite a fair bit of value there on that corner, so this twin charge is going pretty well. I'm pretty sure that he wasn't expecting to use the ability there, and in the end it actually helps a lot. Now he puts his king and siege barracks around 9:30 and sends the main hybrid inside the base. Also with this base I'm running 3 multi-infernos. That does make queen charges a little bit easier, but with the super minions they also make it a little bit harder. And at the moment a lot of people are using witches where these multi-infernos do stop that. Now Hogs are coming out of the siege barracks. Ego goes down. Few miners on the town hall, but all the miners get killed. The scatter shot is just hitting all of his troops. Now he's hitting the royal champion. She still has her ability. The queen is still alive and getting topped up by the healers. Royal champion hitting the scatter. She dies. The king is still alive and outside. The queen is back to full health. At this point I was like, okay, this base is getting tripled. 40 seconds to go. Now the king is going to be hitting through a wall to go inside. The queen gets rid of the dome tower, gets rid of the pad. Now she goes to the scatter. Now she doesn't have an ability anymore, so the town hall kills her. Now the healers go towards the king. King beats through the wall. Now there's 2 Teslas and the town hall left. Town hall burns through the barbs and burns through the healers, and now it's going towards the king, and this is gonna be a 1-star 98%. So very nice way to start the video. Now we've got so I was using it with my second account as well. This second account is in the 5700 trophy mark, so as I said before, these are gonna be good attackers usually. So he's coming in with the dragon with the zaps. So he damages the royal champion and gets rid of the clan castle, so that's good value. He's got an electro dragon and a blimp as well. He still has a couple of rages and a freeze. He uses the electro dragon at 8:30 just to create a bit of a funnel. The king queen and the dragon at 12 to create the other side of the funnel, and then full sends these dragons and loons. Now I'm not sure why, but I've noticed that most people are always coming from this side, and which is why now you're gonna see there's the tornado trap. Trying to stop that blimp. Obviously sometimes it does get there, but if you manage to stop it, sometimes it can give you this. Now all the dragons are getting smashed by the scatter, the royal champion, the queen and the tankle. All the dragons die. The queen manages to beat through a wall and go inside, but all of the dragons have died. The blimp didn't make it to the town hall. Sends the royal champion for the town hall. Uses her ability. She goes towards the scatter. Giant bomb goes off. Now my royal champ goes and kills her off. King with the ability just getting a little bit more percentage, and this is gonna be a 69% 1-star. And he was pretty good attacker, getting rid of the CC, damaging the LC, going all the way in, but that tornado just stalled it, and by stalling it and keeping the tankle up, he just killed all of his dragons. Now we've got this guy coming in with the electro dragon, so as well when you're in the 55-5700 trophy range, there's a lot of edrag attackers, there's a lot of yeti, bobat attackers, so I just want to bring those attacks just so that you see that it defends against them. So we've got the king at 12 and the queen at 9, creating a little bit of a funnel. Then he full sends the edrags with the loons. Now they usually use the warden ability, not as nearly as he used here, with a couple of rages just to push them inside. The warden ability, he did miss a couple of the edrags, but they're all going to be going in, and as I said before, they always come in from that side. So what do we have there? We've got the tornado trap and a few traps as well. I noticed that like if you trap your base properly in Legends League and you surprise the attacker, that's when they get all the 1-stars or the very low 2-star percentages. So now he sends the blimp. The blimp is gonna make it all the way through to the town hall. He has a couple of yetis with the rage, so the town hall goes down, so we couldn't keep him on 1-star. But now he only has his royal champion left. A baby dragon at 6, just getting rid of some of the buildings. He still has one baby dragon in the bag. Sends it for the archer tower. One of the archer tower gets rid of one of the baby dragons, and then air mine gets rid of the other one. This is gonna be an 80% 2-star. Now on this one we've got, as I said before, the Yeti Bobat. So this is the second most used attack in Legends League at high trophy range. So basically you get edrags, you get Yeti Bobat, and you get hybrid. Recently I've seen quite a fair bit of normal dragon attacks, and also the one that I've been posting myself, which is the super giant, which for me it has been working really well. So let's see what he does. Now as you can see as well, I've got the 3 multi inferno, so bats is quite hard to use with 3 multis. He does his warden walk at 12, puts a baby dragon at 9 to create a little bit of a funnel. He's got a couple of super wall breakers. Just creating a bit of a funnel there at 12. What else does he have? 5 yetis, 7 bowlers, 6 bat spells with 3 freezes. Sends the first super wall breaker. I think he wants to get that air defense, or I would have gotten that air defense first. There he goes. Now the king from 9, just creating that side of the funnel so that they can go in. The air defense is down, so he can now send his army. Maybe soon. There he goes. There's the yetis, the queen, the bowlers, the loons, looking for seeking airmans, and sends another super wall breaker that he makes it there to the archer tower, uses the blimp as well to go. And again, as I said before, they use this side over and over and over again. So what do we have there? We've got the tornado trap. Now the blimp doesn't make it, it's just on the outside, but there's a rage there, so that might help. Nope, everything goes down. The super minions are helping as well on defense, and that scatter shot is always the MVP of this base, seems to be. Now the town hall is activated, so you can hit the queen. The queen doesn't have an ability anymore, so she goes down and everything is going around. Now he sends his royal champion for the town hall, uses the freeze for the scatter. He could have frozen the town hall as well, uses the royal champ ability. Now he freezes the scatter and the town hall, so the town hall does go down, but now he only has one freeze left for his bats, which he hasn't sent. Now he sends them, he uses the freeze on the multi-inferno, but there's still two whiz towers at the back end. Multi-inferno goes down. Road champ is still up. There's a couple of Teslas there, and the air defense that are gonna be killing his bats very quickly, even though they don't have splash damage. Teslas are really bad against bats, and obviously there's the whiz towers that will completely kill them. And now he just has these bowlers with the wizards, just getting rid of some trash, just putting a little bit of percentage up. 8 seconds to go, and this is gonna be around 76% 2-star. Now we've got this Korean player with the hybrid. So let's see what he does. We saw what the guy from Golden Eggs did with hybrid. So he's starting his queen charge at 6. He also has 2 super wall breakers. He's got 14 minus 13 hogs, and the usual composition of spells. Sends a few loons with a baby drag at 3 to create a bit of a funnel, I believe. His super wall breaks at 6, but the queen decides she doesn't want to go in through there, so she keeps walking. I'm pretty sure that that's not what he wanted. He wanted her to walk inside, the same as the other guy, to go towards the enemy queen and the expo and fight the CC. But now the multi-inferno is hitting his healers. He's panicking, he doesn't know what to do. Since his other super wall breaker, the multi-inferno keeps hitting his healers. The headhunters and the super minions come out, uses the freeze for the super minions. The headhunters go down. Now the super minions are gonna come out of the freeze. The queen is on the multi-inferno, and the super minions are gonna be bringing her health back down, and she's dead. And that's why you want that as a CC. Most of the time, against a lot of players with queen charges, that's what happens. And look at these super minions. One of them goes down, but the other one is still alive, hitting his healer. You can see that this guy is like, what do I do? How am I gonna kill it? He just sends all of his wizards there, and he pretty much got them killed by the expos there. Now he puts his siege barracks down at 12 with the ice golem and the king. He just wants to save the 2-star now. Now that super minion is still there, and the wizards that could be killing the super minion are getting smashed by the mortar and the archer tower. The P.E.K.K.A. and the king definitely can't hit the super minion, so the super minion is just gonna be pestering them around. The hogs come out of the siege barracks. He still doesn't have any of his hybrid out. He is totally panicking. He doesn't know what to do. Now he sends his hybrid with his hogs straight in, hoping that he's gonna be able to go all the way to the middle of the base using his heal. He still has the warden ability, which he should have used now, but he didn't. Now he uses it, puts the rage down. He still has one more heal, but most of his troops are dead. There's a couple of miners that were in the town hall but now are distracted by the queen, so they left the town hall, and now there's nothing there in the town hall. The royal champion is there in the center with the warden, but the town hall is just smashing them, and this is 1-star 55%. So that's why you want to have that CC as well. And now this is a similar attack to what I've been doing. basically you want to get rid of the 2 scatters, and now in this base there's a fair bit of value there with the 10 saps, 2 quakes, so you can get rid of the eagle, 2 multi-infernos and the scatter, so that's actually pretty good value. So let's see what he does. Now as you can see, he kind of missed one of the... He could have gotten rid of the multi-infernos as well, but he didn't. So now he puts his warden at 6. Now if you're gonna be doing this attack with healers, which I don't use healers, but if you're gonna use healers in a warden walk, you want to start the warden walk pretty much straight away. You don't want to be doing your saps and everything and then kill like a minute of the attack and then start your warden walk and then full send everything. This is how not to do this attack. Now he's also using those skeleton barrels, which I thought were pretty cool. I still haven't found a good use for them, so if you know how to use them, just let me know. And although yeah, on the last attack with Yusipai, he actually uses them with his hogs, and yeah, he could have not used them, but they were pretty cool addition. So yeah, this guy Kev from Hairy Bits, he's gonna be finishing still with a pretty decent percentage, around 77% 2-star, which just shows you how strong the witches are at the moment. This base does have a lot of open walls, so the witches, a proper witch attack could get a lot more value from it. So this is the 3-star that I've been promising from Yusipai. He's coming in with the Queen Charge Hogs, so let's see what he does. He's got the 2 super wall breakers, he's got 2 heals, 3 rages. Pretty much it's like a hybrid but with hogs. So he starts his queen at 10, gets rid of the mortar and a few buildings there, sends the first skelly barrel like a cockaloon. Pretty much the skelly barrel is a 5 trip space. The difference between that skelly barrel and a loon is that it will drop as soon as it hits the first building. But it targets any building. It's not like the loon that only targets defenses. This one targets any building. So now he sends his super wall breaker, sends another scaly barrel, or should we call it Coco Scaly Barrel. Now he sends his wall breaker. Now as I said before, a multi-inferno actually makes Queen Charge easier, unless if the multi-inferno starts targeting your healers. First, second airman hits one of his healers. Now he puts the reg down, the wall breaker keeps going, and the queen doesn't take the wall breaker. I think he wanted his queen to go inside, and now the multi-inferno was hitting his healer, so he has to freeze. Now the multi-inferno goes down, the healers are pretty badly damaged. Now he uses the reg to get rid of his queen. To be honest, when I saw the beginning of this attack, I thought he was gonna fail, but no, he's Yusipai. So now the CC comes out, uses the poison for the headhunters and uses the freeze for the super minions. Now that the headhunters are down, super minions are hitting his queen, and the queen goes to ability. Once again, this is why you want the CC, and now he full sends the hogs with the royal champ and the warden from 12 o'clock. Puts a few hogs for the archer tower around 2, just to make sure that his hogs stay in the center, and uses the rage in the center of the base. Town hog goes down, puts another heal as well, so that way the hogs can get healed back up. So because he had to use his warden ability nice and early, the hogs under the warden aura, even if they get hit by the tank hog blast, if they're under the warden aura and there's a heal, they can still survive it. If there's no warden, they die completely. And as you can see, he manages to pull it off. I have no idea how he did it. The queen didn't go where he wanted her to go, and died very quickly, but he still managed to triple it. Well, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as I said before, the link for this base is in the description below, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.